Yo, what's good, everybody? Snapzilla Gorilla here, Freedom's March channel. Give you guys a minute to come up in the building. How y'all doing this afternoon, evening, wherever you're at in the world? Morning, you know, if you're on the West Coast, if you're on Hawaii time. This is not going to be a quick live, this is not going to be a long live stream. It's going to be
Please reduce speed.
This is going to be a quick live stream, and I wanted to bring you guys attention to something, okay? Very important that this gets put out there to the world because, you know, hey, we have to go with science the way it's supposed to be. You know, you're always supposed to test theories, test hypotheses. That's how scientific. That's how the scientific method works. That's what science is all about. They want you to believe that certain aspects of science and whatever is just final. You know, they want you to believe that certain things are scientific fact, that is law, and we know that law cannot be changed or manipulated. It is what it is. When you talk about laws of gravity, laws of relativity, laws of this, laws of that, when you hear that in regards to science, that means that it has gone through every test possible. It has been peer-reviewed. It has been just put through the ringer. It takes a lot for something to become a law or a scientific fact in the world of science. And they want you to believe that these tenuous assertions, these tenuous findings, you know, their interpretation of what they feel like something is, they want you to think that those are laws and that those are scientific facts, when that's not the case, right? Like this whole idea that high cholesterol is always a cause for, you know, a heart disease, atherosclerosis, you know, plaque buildup in the arteries. They want you to think that if you have high cholesterol, you will definitely and always have plaque in your arteries, heart disease, this, that, and the third. And they want you to believe that animal fat, if you eat animal fat, you are definitely going to have plaque buildup. It doesn't matter if you're metabolically healthy. It doesn't matter what your lifestyle is, what else you're eating alongside of this animal fat, whether you're eating the standard American diet or you're maybe carnivore or you're a whole food eater, or, you know, you're like a Paul Saladino diet where you're eating fruit, where you're basically just eating fruit and meat, you know what I'm saying, and organs. They want you to believe that if you have any of those, it doesn't matter. They don't want you to think, they want you to believe that it doesn't matter what the other variables are. If you have animal meat inside your diet, if you're consuming animal fat, if you have high cholesterol, they want you to believe that this always leads to heart disease, heart failure, atherosclerosis, strokes. That is what they want you to believe. And there is a new study that came out that has determined that is not the case. All right, they took a good number of healthy, metabolically healthy individuals that have high cholesterol, I think over the age of 50, and they took metabolically healthy people that have low cholesterol, and they performed studies on them. They performed artery scans, you know, different scans to look at. I'm talking about high performance, high visual scans that will definitely determine the level of plaque you have in your arteries and all these other things. A good number of tests. And they have, you know, the determination was at the end of the day, if you are a healthy individual, if you're active, if you eat the right things, if you're not eating all this junk processed food, if you have a healthy lifestyle, you don't have obesity, you don't have pre-diabetes, or all these other things, that the person with the high cholesterol has just a greater chance, or at least a less of a chance, of developing heart disease as the people with low cholesterol. And you're talking about there were individuals in this study that had a total cholesterol number of over 600, right? You talking about people with 275, 300 LDL. That's what you talking about, those type of people. And no plaque in the arteries, nothing, none of that stuff. And it wasn't just, oh, well, let's just give them cholesterol rich foods right now. Let's just do that now. No, you're talking about people that have been eating a certain type of food for a number of years before this study was performed, okay? That already had high cholesterol when the study started. Like, they have been living with high cholesterol for a number of years, okay? So this is what you're talking about. It's not just, oh, well, let's just take these healthy people that have low cholesterol, start feeding them a high cholesterol diet, and in a few weeks or a few months, we will perform these tests. No, that's not how it went. Anyway, if you want to know more about this study, check out Dr. Shawn Baker, right? I think at today, on December 10th, Sunday, December 10th, 2023, at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, he will have the individuals, the scientists that performed this study, on his podcast. He will broadcast the interview with them, detailing certain points of that study. So if y'all want to check it out, go to Dr. Shawn Baker. And yeah, and just like Dr. Shawn Baker said, like, that doesn't mean that he believes that high cholesterol isn't causal at all for heart disease. He's not saying that. He's not saying, well, no matter what, if you have high cholesterol, it does not lead to heart disease. That's not what he's saying. He's saying if you're otherwise metabolically healthy, if you're active, if you eat properly, right, then guess what? If you have high cholesterol, it's likely is not going to lead to heart disease. So y'all check that out if y'all feel the need to. They want to instill this fear in people that if you eat animal fats, if you eat meat, then you are just going to be this just sick individual with clogged arteries all over the place, and you're just gonna, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you're definitely gonna have heart disease. No, that's not the reality. All right, there are a lot of nuance. There's a lot of nuance. There are a lot of factors involved in what leads to that. Right? Like I've said before, oxidative stress on the body can cause oxidation of LDL cholesterol, which will then make it stick to your arteries. Yeah, but there are factors that led to the cholesterol becoming oxidized, and that's just what it is. That's just the reality. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of this. Y'all check out Dr. Shawn Baker if y'all want to hear the details of this new study that, of course, is going to be heavily criticized by certain people that want to push this low-fat, no animal meat situation. That the same people that say, well, it's okay to pound sucralose and pound this and pound that. It's okay to eat Oreos and it's okay to eat processed food as long as it's vegan. Like, nonsense, right? The same people that will tell you that apple pie is okay for a diabetic to consume, and that high meat consumption will lead to diabetes. Like, come on, these are the same people that are telling you that. So anyway, y'all check it out. I'm gonna get on out of here. The algorithm is not my friend. I don't know if notifications went out. I know there were a couple people that came in. I don't know, but
Please reduce speed.
yeah. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, and Y'all keep marching forward toward freedom. Peace.